Katy, tell us a little bit about Brady's initial diagnosis, treatment, and how your family wound up at St. Jude.
Well, we were living a normal life in Kansas. My husband was just retired from the military, and Brady kept complaining about headaches and eye pains, and then his symptoms progressed, and the doctor said that it was just a virus. And so I persisted that he get a CT scan done, and then that revealed that he had an orange-sized tumor in his brain at just 2.5 years old.
It's the emotions, the initial reactions. There's probably a million things going through your head. Am I going to lose my child? How am I going to afford to pay for treatment? Where do we go? What do we do? For you and your husband, what were those initial feelings?
Once they told us that he had a tumor, I had this sinking feeling, like I was in a dream that I couldn't wake up from. They gave him 30 or less days to live. But with the suggestions of our friends and families, and after talking about it, we decided to call St. Jude.
And so, how long of a process, if you can remember, I know that was several years ago, but how long of a process was it from Kansas to Memphis and starting treatment?
It was immediately.
Wow.
St. Jude said that they had an open protocol for Brady's type of cancer, which is ATRT, and it was a very aggressive form of cancer. And we walked in through the doors in the evening time, and they hooked Brady up to. They knew his name, they knew his diagnosis, they knew why we were there.
For a hospital to know your name, your child's name, to be waiting for you on a weekend night, which, let's be honest, it's hard to find that medical attention sometimes on a Saturday night or a Sunday night, and for doctors to be waiting for you to get here. It has to bring some sort of, I don't want to say relief, but maybe a little bit of a peace, knowing that they're here for you and that their priorities and their focus is 100% on helping your child.
Definitely. When we walked through those doors, and after speaking with the doctors here, our family finally felt hope in a hopeless situation. And so we knew that this was the best place that Brady needed to be for his type of cancer.
And that's the whole goal of this whole place, is to bring hope into a hopeless situation. That is what St. Jude, the patron saint of lost causes and helpless causes. That's what this whole mission was really built around. So Brady continued his treatment, and beyond that, as you as a family continue to remember his legacy and what he brought to your family, what he continues to bring to your family, what do you do now to just kind of bring Brady's light into the daily basis? Is it through your work? Is it through just remembering him every day and mentioning him at the dinner table? How does your family remember and continue Brady's legacy?
Well, there's not a day that I don't think about Brady. I always tell everybody losing a child leaves you with a lifetime of wonder, and I always wonder what kind of child he would be, what kind of student would he be, what kind of sibling he would be with his brother, what he would want to be for Halloween. And
Sure.
But we participate as a family every year at the walk run, at the marathon. We have our little team, Team Brady's Bunch, and his brother Andrew is able to give back by the St. Jude Leadership Society. So he loves doing that, and he's able to bring his brother's legacy to light every time he does.
How old is Andrew now?
He's 17.
Oh wow! So he's grown. He's a person. He's an adult. Or getting there. And so, like I said, it is also a legacy that will go beyond any one lifetime. Because now, like you said, you have Andrew who remembers his brother in a certain way, and you know that somewhere down the line, probably Andrew's kids will remember their uncle in a certain way, and it's one of those things that everybody does their part to continue to remember Brady, but also to push the mission, and that's something that a legacy that lives even longer is just knowing that this hospital was here before Brady was here, and this hospital will be here long after any of us will be here. For those that are thinking about reserving a ticket for the Dream Home campaign, or they're thinking about just making a donation to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and they're just thinking about it and they're not convinced yet, what would you tell them to make them run to their phone right now and reserve one of those tickets?
Just because Brady did not survive childhood cancer, that doesn't mean that there aren't miracles that walk out of St. Jude every single day. So thank you guys for believing in the mission of St. Jude and giving families like mine the gift of more time.
Thank you so much for taking the time with us, Katy. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you.